Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews, everyone. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Just give me a little bit of a second here. I'm setting up and finishing up things. Let me get the link. Copy. The greatest is first. Yes, you are, Junebug. Alrighty. How you guys doing? This is going to be a current event stream. We're going to cover the Wonder Woman article, or the Fat Wonder Woman thing. And we are going to cover the Zack Snyder's 300 Remains Problematic. And if anybody who wants to come in decides they want to come into the stream to strictly discuss these topics, because I'm not going to diverge too much, it's strictly a current event stream this time, feel free to come on in. So let me pull up the Fat Wonder Woman picture on Twitter. Search for that. Fat Wonder Woman. Let me go to StreamYard, make sure everything's working good. How y'all doing? Good. Got 3 watching. Happy runner in June. Good to see you guys. So yeah. Yeah, there we are. So now, okay, where's the share screen? There we go. I'm still getting used to this, folks. Chrome tab. First, we are going to cover the Fat Wonder Woman thing. I did a rant video the other day covering this. Got a few hits. So, yeah, I figure I'd go more into depth with it. There we go. There's that one. So, yeah, as you can see here, this is what Rooster Teeth and DC... Hold on one second. Yeah, sorry about that. Had a big truck going by. But anyway, as you guys can see, this is what they are pushing as for Wonder Woman. Small kind of boobs here, as you guys can clearly see here. Plus thick thighs, overweight, unhealthy. How is this right? Last time I checked, comic books, according to most people, are for kids, yes? So you're basically saying that, or now the way that they're saying it is, the point is you can be nice and heroic even though you're not super fit. Okay, if that's indeed what they are trying to push, then fine, I have no problem. But here's the thing. You guys are trying to say that a woman who was basically shaped out of clay by the gods, who are the epitome of fitness, last time I checked, thinks that this is right. I mean, I have nothing against heavyset people. I myself am heavyset. I have pudge on me. I couldn't run I can't go run a mile right now. I'm way out of shape. But here's the thing, folks. I know my limits. And that kind of body on a superhero, I know I'm contending with a lot of loud noises. I'm outside doing the doing this live stream. But here's the thing, folks. I'm not going to basically say that this is right, because it's not. If a person has this kind of, uh, I'm a fat guy and I've always been fat. I came out a fat baby. You know what? Hey, that's fine. I could also be because it could also be because you're Norwegian. I did not know that you were Norwegian, Junebug. Good to know though. But here's the thing, folks. Um, a person who has this kind of body type, if they were to try to go out, fight crime, and whatnot, they would be winded pretty fast. That, I mean, let's go back to the movie Men in Black. Let's go back to the movie Men in Black, just to be fair. God, what is it? Everybody with a shitty muffler coming out today to frickin' go by? Oh my gosh. Anyway, sorry about that, folks. Hey, hi, people. Fat girls love to because they could put there just big titty bears that could crush you. That's one way of putting it. But the thing is, let's go to Men in Black, the first movie, where you see a criminal running, and you see a fit Will Smith chasing after him, and the other cops chasing after him, and the other cops who are not in shape, who are kind of pudgy, like this Wonder Woman here, like this Wonder Woman with all the pudge. What do? They stop after a short bit and say, "All yours, Edwards." Basically saying, "We're not fit enough to frickin' or find or catch up to this guy. It's all him." So yeah, this is not right. Superheroes need their fit physique in order to maintain what they need to do. I have not seen a fat superhero. One person on Twitter tried going after me with the whole saying that, well, the Blob is able to do this. The Blob is a supervillain, first off, not a superhero. Also, also, they happen to be pointing out that the Blob's physique helps him in this and that. Yes, it does. But here's the thing. If you look up a nice little alternate universe called House of M, you will hear them, or the Blob loses his powers. He actually has to get into a fit state. He actually has to lose the weight because it's hindering him. He no longer can maintain a body type that would kill him. So he honestly became a advocate for overeaters, if I remember correctly, in the House of M. So yeah, using the Blob as a good context, they're like, well, that's a different or an alternate universe. Doesn't matter. It's still in comics. So here's the thing, folks. This Wonder Woman, no. I would not. No. So yeah, this is just wrong in every shape, way, and form. Your main focus for comic books is kids. Your target audience is kids. To tell them that it is okay to be in an unhealthy body type is not right. They should strive to be fit. They should strive to be able to do or have the body type they need in order to do what they love and to be productive. And I myself, a fat person, is saying this. So yeah, come at me all you want. Now, the other piece of news is this Zack Snyder's 300 remains whatever. I don't know if Gal Gadot is a terrible actress. I don't know if Gal. Oh, 1 second, folks. Sorry about that, folks. Anywho, I don't know if Gal Gadot is a terrible act or Gal Gadot the terrible. She is not a terrible actress. First off, I actually enjoy her movies. Has spoken up as a man who is dating a military woman. They are into fitness, and Gal Gadot, being part of the Israeli army, is definitely into fitness. Well, she has to kind of be into fitness. I mean, look at her physique. She was, I believe, a model as well, and she's Wonder Woman. So I wonder what honestly, I do wonder what she thinks of this. Thank you for piping up. You could say Mr. Incredible. Do you know what? That's also another good point. But Mr. Incredible actually had to get more fit in order to do his job. If you look at that movie, The Incredibles, you will honestly see that Mr. Incredible was fat after he no longer could do superhero stuff. He let himself go, but then he started getting fit again in order to maintain doing his job as a hero. He couldn't he could not maintain an unhealthy physique in order to be a hero. They show that clearly in the movie. So, good point there, Runner Studios. Again, if you guys want to come in to discuss this, follow that link that I put in the chat. Now, here's the main meat that we are getting into, folks. Let me do another screen share. Once, one sec. Hey there, Runner. Not much. Just about to get into the meat of the.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah. Alrighty.
The 300
Getting
thing.
into the meat. Yes. Now, is your internet problems, or is it you having internet issues, or me?
It most likely is me, just because I have had problems lately. I'm trying to work it out.
You there, Runner?
Wait, can you hear me all right?
Yes. Okay, good.
Oh, no, I was saying the computer doesn't work. I'll be back.
Yeah, I know. I hear you too, man. Believe me, I know what it's like to have. I'm sorry, I was just the biggest, or I wasn't the biggest fan of Wonder Woman. Yeah, I can hear you. Hold on. Why is
All right, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try something
I
else.
gotta read Junebug?
Real quick.
Sorry, I wasn't the biggest fan of Wonder Woman because I thought as a filmmaker I would have done a few more takes of Gal Gadot because because of her line delivery. Well, I understand that. Dude, I can hear you fine. Can you hear me? Alrighty here. What is going on here? Can everybody hear me all right? Okay, here's the thing. Let's see here. Alrighty. Can everybody hear me all right? Yeah, I'm having technical difficulties again. Technical difficulties. I think it's because I put too much strain on the Chromebook or whatever. But yes, I'm back. Sorry about that, folks. Let's try sharing this screen one more time. Okay, let's see if it comes up. There we go. The Zack Snyder thing. While 300 is getting a 4K release, it is important to look back at the film and comic critically for the homophobic, racist, and ableist portrayals. Are you fucking kidding me? By Margaret Lockyer. We're going to look her up in a little bit, folks. So, yes, let's get into this current event thingy here. Zack Snyder's 2016 period epic. It was a 2006 period epic 300. It was actually a 2007 release, if I remember. It is getting a 4K release, which will no doubt reignite the controversies surrounding the film. What controversies? Honestly, folks, what controversies here? I mean, seriously, what controversies? Ugh. I gotta be on screen for this. I mean, seriously, what controversies, folks? Getting more into this. Snyder employed green screen and staging directly mirror the panels of the comic, resulting in stunning visuals, which were the primary focus for positive reviews at the time. However, despite 300's technical and commercial success, reviews were overall mixed, with some critics singling out the film's racist, homophobic, and ableist elements. Really? I saw none of that. I think this Margaret Lockyer is a few arrows short of a full quiver. Sorry about that, folks. Assholes with loud mufflers. All right, Runner, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Oh,
Well,
right. Here we go. I'm having problems already.
can you hear me now?
You know what? I'm gonna stop sharing the Zack Snyder thing. It seems I can't do any more. This is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right, are you back?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Or did I accidentally knock you back?
Hmm.
Nope. Okay, it shows that you're here.
Can you
CBR
hear me?
here for a sec.
Can you hear me?
Oh, accidentally knocked you back. And now he's back in. Okay. I have limitations with a Chromebook. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you too. Good.
All right, good.
Now, okay, the film and the comic are fictionalized accounts of the legendary Battle of Thermopylae. Yes, folks, this happened in history. Thermopylae, the Battle of Thermopylae of the 300 Spartans, was a real thing. So, which took place in 480 BC during the Persian invasion of Greece, and the battle 300 Spartan soldiers, led by King Leonidas, held off the Persian army for 3 days in the narrow coastal pass. In the comic, the film's oversimplification of Spartans and Persians that forms the basis of the narrative's problematic nature. Are you fucking serious? Let's scroll down a little bit here. Ugh, come on now. Why does this thing always... Alrighty, let's... Okay, the shocking racism and pro-imperialism? Oh my gosh, folks. Have I been muted again? No, but Renner has.
No,
Okay.
yeah, that's me.
Okay. But yeah, the... Am I coming in clear for everyone in the chat? All two people in the chat? But anyway, hopefully I am. And there's a... Yes, I can hear you. Alrighty. But yeah, let's get back to the article. They're saying that racism and pro-imperialism does not exist in a bubble, but it's irresponsible that the film refused to question or investigate the source material's problematic aspects in favor of focusing on capturing the comic's aesthetics. For instance, his Spartans are a society of white, able-bodied people fueled by aggression and violence. Wow, look her up right now. Margaret
Dude, you wouldn't believe
Lockyer.
what she studied. Do you know what she studied and all that? And she ironically made or wrote that article.
Yeah, she's a history freaking major, man.
Yeah, I know.
Or
That's
she
the
has.
funny part.
I don't think for one second that she earned her history degree through doing the actual studying herself. I mean, seriously.
No, yeah, these people just want to get rid of history. That's the problem.
Yeah, I, to say that this article, or to say that this article is wildly inaccurate, is an understatement. Um, because honestly, she's saying that it's racist as an imperialism. What the fuck, man? This movie was based on a country that was being invaded by actual fascists, by actual people who wanted to enslave and whatnot. But hey, here's the thing. It's because the people of color, who happen to be the Persians at the time, which is an accurate depiction of history, they were people of color, the Persians, and yet, yeah, they also held slaves. Here's the thing that a lot of people who are not people of history, who are mainly ignorant, will not tell you, folks. I'm not even going to get into that article because it's just crap. Basically, she's saying it's all racist, homophobic bigotry. It's ridiculous. But the thing is, folks, she's saying that this, yet she doesn't want to acknowledge history that the very first people who had slaves enslaved their own races. Blacks enslaved blacks, whites enslaved whites, Chinese, Japanese, all other races enslaved each other or enslaved themselves when slavery was a thing. And yet she's saying that it's the people of color who are the enemy in this movie. So it's racist. Why? Because it's an accurate depiction? The Persians were people of color. That's fact, folks. That's historical fact. And the fact that this woman, Margaret Lockyer, who was a history or who has a history degree in college. I'm sorry. I'm just going to freaking say it. I don't care if this makes me sound sexist. I'm starting to think she didn't earn her history degree. I'm sorry. I just don't think she did. It is absolute ridiculousness. Even coming in, can people hear me? Okay, the thing is coming in weird. But anyway, yes, it is absolute. This woman is putting all this trash in that article. College degrees based on stupidity. They should 3 degree, and yet she writes this article. Absolutely ridiculous. And honestly, commit Harry Carey just now. So, what do you think of this, Renner? Honestly, what?
It's fucking
I think
stupid.
it created a delay again.
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Am I delayed again because I put too much freaking screens on? Oh,
Yo, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, good. Yeah, this whole thing is stupid. I mean, once I heard this, I think it was today or yesterday, I don't know when, but yeah, it's kind of stupid. I mean, was it Collider? They went for Sucker Punch at one point, and I feel like they're doing this to Zack Snyder because of the Snyder Cut and how just it upsets them for some reason, and now they're going after 300. It's like, why?
Well, I don't think they're going after him because of or because of the Snyder Cut. Honestly, I think they're going after him because he's not conforming to woke Hollywood.
Well, that too. I mean, no, it's just how big that was and how, big companies like Collider, IGN just they have a problem with it. I think that could somehow be a reason to it. I mean, listen, man, they're gonna go after his Dawn of the Dead movie or Watchmen next. Just you wait. It's messed up. You there? Okay, I guess I'm alone right now.
Movie, the ultimate cut of it, the 35-minute version. And holy crap, that movie, if you look at it from a political lens, is insanely political. I'm here.
Oh, what were you saying?
Okay, this is just getting seriously weird. I
Yeah.
was watching the 3 hour 30. Can you hear me all right? I think I have a delay
What
again.
about
God damn
the?
it. But anyway, I was watching that one, and if you look at it from a yeah, I'm delayed. Ugh. Anywho, if you look at it from a political point of view, yes, Watchmen is insanely political.
It is.
But if you look at it from a normal point of view, it's a good movie.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a freaking
exactly.
movie.
It's a fun movie. I like it.
Yeah. I mean, yes, Rorschach is or I'm willing to bet he is extreme right leaning. I mean, if you look at the the mental evaluation he's getting,
Yeah.
he's like, "You keep calling me Walter. I don't like you. Why don't you like me? You're fat, wealthy, liberal sensibilities." It's like, oh shit. And he's always at the freaking he's always at the newsstand to get a right wing paper
Yeah.
and whatnot. And it's like, oh my god. I just I actually like Rorschach because he's just he's one of those cynical bastards that you just gotta love.
Yeah, exactly. Like I remember seeing that movie and I was like, I fucking love this character. He's probably my favorite. Jackie Earl Haley, probably Zack Snyder's best casting choice next to Cavill's Superman and Batfleck and all that.
Sorry, I'm muting myself because of a huge truck.
Uh, that is a pretty big truck.
Yeah, I live on a major throughway, believe it or not.
Hmm.
So there's a lot of uh, traffic, and this is the main delivery route for trucks. How loud is that coming in on my end?
It's not too bad.
He's actually up the hill already.
It's not that bad.
He's like out of sight, and yet you could probably still hear him.
I could hear the truck. It's just not that. It's not that loud. I can hear you.
Runner?
I can hear you.
Sorry about that. But yeah, freaking, I just. What? Give me a holder. Yeah, okay. Am I still delayed?
I don't even
Yeah,
know
I
at
think
this
I am.
point.
It took you around like 6 seconds to answer, so yeah, I think I'm delayed.
Okay.
But yeah. Anyway, I just love how he Jackie Earl Haley just answers him. He's like, "Why don't you like me, Walter? You're fat, wealthy, liberal sensibilities." It's like, oh my god, man,
Yeah,
seriously.
I
He just
agree.
he doesn't hold back with it. He's like, "You're fat, wealthy, liberal sensibilities. You want to talk about Rorschach? I'll tell you about Rorschach." It's it's just one of the freaking. He's a great character. He doesn't bullshit. He tells you how it is. He he may be off he may be off the mark on some of the things like his conspiracy theory about the mass killers, but also the reasons why Lori and Manhattan were not together. But you know what? He has no problem telling you how it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I mean, Rorschach, he's just one of those characters it's like they try to make you hate him, but at the same time, like for me, I just can't help it. He's a great character.
Exactly. And when he was investigating the comedian's death at his house or at his penthouse apartment or whatever it is, and he's going through that whole narration. He's like, and the whores and politicians will scream out to save us, and I'll whisper, no. It's just a perfectly delivered line.
Yeah, I agree.
And because the thing is, he's a hero that's basically, it's like, you all are basically trying to outlaw us. You basically are, now that you want us to help you, no, we're not going to. You wanted us gone. You wanted us outlawed. Why should we help you? Then the fact of the matter is, this took place during an alternate universe in the 80s where we actually won the Vietnam War, and Nixon got a third term when he wasn't supposed to, and whatnot. But some of the stuff that's going on in that movie basically is kind of allegorically happening in the real world today. The police are being demonized, and then when people want their help, some of the people who demonize them want their help. They still help them, but they're like, we don't want to help you, but we have to.
Yeah.
And thing is, I don't blame them. If I was a police officer, I'd walk right off. I'd be like, you know what? I'm done. I'm not putting up with this bullshit. If they're going to demonize us and attack us and whatnot, I'm sorry. I have no more patience for this. What percentage of the audience is actually woke that watch movies? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of them who watch movies, Junebug. But the thing is, many of the people who do watch these movies and are woke, they do, or they want, or they're the minority. So I'm willing to bet it's probably 30 to 35% of them are the woke crowd. Now, how much of them actually watch these shows and whatnot and want it to be a certain way? Fair dinkum of all of them, God damn it. But here's the thing. They're actually listening to them and caving into them when they should be focusing on the majority and not the minority of the minority of the minority. because by focusing on the minority, you get less money, you get less ratings, and less views and whatnot. By caving into feelings and whatnot, well, I'm sorry, you're starting to override facts. I mean, hell, even during like I think it was the fourth or fifth season of The Flash, they actually took a direct jab at Ben Shapiro. Well, feelings in this case are the more important thing here. What about facts? Really? It's just nuts.
Yeah.
But yeah, this whole thing with 300 and how it's racist and homophobic and bullshit. It just shows that this woman had no sense of history. Now, if the Spartans were alive today and they lived with that practice, yes, there would be problems because they did discard their babies. They did discard any child that was deformed. They had a society that was basically perfectionists. And it was necessary back then to have it like that. What people are so upset about is that they want to apply the world now to history when that's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
No, it just doesn't make any sense.
We have to learn from history in order so we do not repeat history. But they want history to be written by them. And it's like, no, history was already written. If you don't like it, that's your fucking problem.
Right.
Oh, hold on. Now, history also does have gaps. History does also have some incorrect things, and history does have some things that it's not proud of, but overall, history is history.
Mm-hmm.
And there are flaws in history as well. I mean, contrary to popular belief, Amelia Earhart was not the first female aviator. The first female aviator was black, believe it or not. Betsy somebody. I can't remember her last name, though.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not much of a history guy. That's just me. But no, I mean, the whole thing about, trying to erase it and like what you said, make it look like they're the ones writing it. It's bullshit.
Well, that's the problem with the woke crowd. They're a bunch of fools that are massively ignorant.
Yeah, and this whole 300 thing, like, I don't know, sometime today I might just make myself a bowl of popcorn and like late tonight and watch 300.
Thing is, I'm probably going to do that too. I mean, I just watched I'm on a Snyder. I'm on a Snyder binge right now, man. I'm watching a bunch of Zack Snyder's movies.
I think
Did you go ahead?
I was gonna say I think I've seen almost every single Snyder movie except for his Dawn of the Dead.
I haven't seen Dawn of the Dead either, but I did see his animated debut, The Guardians of Gahul. That was actually a decent movie.
Oh, I heard. I'm not gonna lie. I I don't remember. I don't know if I saw that when I was little. I don't know.
It's
Like
not that old of a movie. I think it's within the decade of 2010 to 2012
no,
or
yeah. I
2010 to
think it came out.
2020.
I think it came out 2010. I remember. I thought I remember something like that. But no, I remember. I think Sucker Punch was on Netflix, and I saw that. It's all right. I think. Um,
I like the extended edition of Sucker Punch. It
Oh, that
added,
that's a thing.
yeah, there is an extended edition to Sucker Punch.
Yeah, I probably saw the original cut. It's my least favorite Zack Snyder movie, but it's not bad, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's actually Guardians. There we go. 2010. Yeah, Legends of the Guardians: The Owls of Ga'Hoole is a 2010, and it's a Zack Snyder's animatic or acclaimed filmmaker Zack Snyder makes his animation debut with this fantasy film based off the beloved books by Catherine Lasky. Definitely gonna have to look those up.
I remember I think Mahler on EFAP was talking about that movie once.
Okay, I actually asked what EFAP was one time, and everybody's like, "I think you're joking." It's like, no, I'm actually fucking serious. What the hell is EFAP?
So do you know what EFAP is now?
No, I do not know. What the hell is EFAP?
I I was gonna say, are you serious? But no, I'll be calm and be nice about it. No, you know Mahler, right?
I know who Mahler is. Yes.
Okay, so that's a show that he hosts on his channel. There's another guy named Rags, and he'll have a bunch of other guests on. Ryan Kennel's been on a few, and Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers. Uh,
Okay.
as from Heel versus Babyface comes in sometimes. Critical Drinker, all those guys. Um, just who I don't know, whoever, and they basically most of their live streams are like 11 hours. It's crazy.
Holy shit. So why do they call it EFAP?
I don't watch a whole lot of EFAP, but when I'm bored, I don't know, I'll rewatch one of the episodes, and I came across one of someone reviewing was it Joaquin Phoenix's Joker movie, and there was someone like hating on it. Um and it's kind of hilarious. They'll watch a video, they'll pause it at times, and they'll just say a bunch of they'll just say a bunch of funny stuff and all that. They'll joke around. They'll review. I think they do a lot of Game of Thrones stuff. I think that's why I haven't watched too much, because I don't watch Game of Thrones and I don't really care. But they do some Star Wars stuff and all that. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're a crazy group of people.
It's called, so they're basically called EFAP just for the.
Hello? You're cutting out a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. So they call them EFAP just for the fun of it.
I honestly don't know why they called it that. They do like Mahler does like EFAP, was it shorts or whatever, where they'll watch an episode of Batwoman and they'll break it down and make fun of it.
Hmm.
Like that, I think that's what he likes. I don't know. He likes doing that the most. That's why he's been pretty sad that Ruby Rose is um isn't like playing the role of Batwoman anymore.
Oh, trust me, he'll have a lot more fun with this new one that they got.
Yeah, I bet.
I mean, I've
Like,
already covered that extensively. Basically, what they just did is, and I even, or there are other people like Lorena Creel, she called it out too. And it's like, me calling it out as a white person is not going to add much weight to it. But if black people actually do call it out, where they're putting this new black Batwoman, but her origin is she's basically a drug runner with a criminal history, grew up without parents, yada yada. Putting the worst stereotype as an origin for this person or for this character, it's not. It's kind of not what people want to see anymore.
no.
I mean, I did it in my rant, but it's like, are you fucking nuts? You guys are. Do you realize how much this is gonna freaking backfire on you? I
Yeah,
mean,
it's weird.
you you made a cannon with two, or you made a cannon that has, and you put two balls in it, and one of them's pointed directly at you because you didn't, or you made the cannon shoot two ways. You dummies! Oh my god, they have no idea what they're gonna or what they're doing. I really don't.
No, I agree.
Yeah, I just wanted to cover this whole, or cover the fat Wonder Woman. I mean, as Rorschach would say, you're fat, wealthy, liberal sensibilities. Truth is, that is kind of what she is, and in some ways. But you know what?
Yeah, I
Hey,
agree.
that Wonder Woman 84 cover from Rooster Teeth is just stupid. Rooster Teeth got a thing with DC because Rooster Teeth basically is in the woke crowd. I mean, look what they did to Vic Mignogna. Um, and now they're just basically sucking off the teat of a bigger organization like DC. If you ask me, DC, once you finally start going broke from getting woke, well, as the Joker did say in the Joker movie, you get what you fucking deserve.
Yep.
And
Um,
woke people and all these idiotic people out in the world today.
yo, hello, you keep cutting out.
Sorry about that, folks. Internet problems, like it says at the scrolling banner. But yes, my brother John is in the chat. How you doing? And he says she was never touted as the first female to fly. She was the first to fly across the Atlantic. Fair point. Very good point. True there. You're right.
Wait, who?
Amelia Earhart.
Oh, oh,
Now, one more thing before we do wrap this up. Josiah Rises covered this. Freaking Jamie Lee Curtis had a meltdown on Twitter today. I mean, we don't know if it's a meltdown, or if she was just joking. I mean, I'm praying she was just joking on this whole thing. But basically, there was a mail truck. You know those mail trucks, that fleet mails, right?
yeah.
Well, it was getting towed by a red truck, and the trucker happened to have a red hat with white letters on it.
Oh
And
no.
Jamie Lee Curtis flipped her shit. Oh my God, they're trying to steal the election. And then she tags Joe Biden. I'm like,
Oh my God.
are you fucking serious? Jamie Lee Curtis, as much as I love you as the Scream Queen in all those Halloween movies, as much as you are a good actress, in my opinion, you can sometimes be dumber than than a box of freaking dull nails. I'm telling you, folks, the fact that she complained on or had a meltdown on Twitter, and people were just roasting her ass about it. It's like, are you serious right now? I mean, we cannot tell you or tell if you are serious right now. It is ridiculous. It is absolutely redunculous. Ridiculous. Am I going in and out
I mean, you're
again?
cutting out a little bit, but I can hear you.
It is redunculous. It's ridiculous, redunculous, and everything. Ugh. Okay, I'm cutting out a little bit. Sorry about that. But yeah, for those who catch this on the replay, sorry for the poor quality. I am outside. I think I might just go back to my Kindle when it comes to live streaming. I mean, if my freaking Chromebook continues to give me problems. But anyway, folks, if you did enjoy the news today, y'all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below of all the stuff that was discussed in this current events live stream. Thank you to Runner Studios for coming in. Thank you to my brother John for coming in, Junebug, Galen Merrick, Happy Dino, and all you others in there in the chat. You all are amazing and beautiful freaking people. You all rock. Fenrir Fire. And yeah, all y'all, thank you for coming in. Thank you for joining or listening to me give some rants and raves. This has been Orange Hat Reviews and Runner Studios. Stay humble, kick ass, stay awesome.